Hello, and welcome to Hand of Fate 2. Now, you know what's great in life? Stories, aren't they? Aren't stories good? They are, they're great. Why am I saying that? Because, I wanted to take some time out from the epic insanity of Zombieland and Fallout 4 Chaos Madness and all of the hardcore stuff that we've been playing on the channel that's driving me nuts. Not really, but, it's heavy shit, that stuff. So what we're doing here is, this game stood out to me something like a year ago or something, I don't know, 2 years ago, whenever it was, when it came out. I never played the original. The original looked good. But then I saw this came out. This is the second one, obviously. And it's stories. It's got like a story element to it, I think. If it's the game that I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of. A little bit of combat, a little bit of fighting, but it's kind of like a narrative type experience. This will probably be just a one-off on the channel. I just wanted to play it. Unless you really want to see more of it, let me know if you do. And as long as it's good, alright? Let's dive into it. Don't ask me what it's about. I can't remember.
Your memories are fading even now. Gone
See?
to form the soul of the game we play. These pieces are new, as are the stakes. Life, death, and vengeance. We must ride, for time is short, and you have much to learn.
Okay.
Make your first choice, and let us set these wheels in motion once more.
So is this like our sex? What sex are we? I don't know. Wolves? Or a bull? Stag? That's not a bull, that's a stag of some sort. Let's be a fair maiden with wolves and a crow. Let's do that.
These cards represent your history and our game. We know where they end, for you are here. Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side. Let us see what the journey holds.
The Fool.
The fool steps into nothingness, because they know no better. In the same way, you must step into the void. You are a blank slate, and together we will write your history.
Sounds great. You've stumbled many miles through this forest in search of the thieves who robbed you. Though exhausted and hungry, you are determined to reclaim your father's amulet. Greed, Ore of Greed, and the Leader. You finally catch sight of the thieves hacking at a large tree and arguing among themselves. Keep our distance? No.
Every element of the game has been improved. Even those that seem at first glance familiar. Do not worry, you will soon understand the nuances.
Okay. Creeping forward, you overhear their leader spouting orders. It's simple, he says. The idiots walk down the road, you push over the tree and jump out. They'll be too scared to put up a fight and we'll get rich. Why don't we just jump out and stab them? One retorts. Another hooded figure chimes in. Yeah, corpses don't put up a fight either. Okay. Frustration rises in the leader's voice. The Empire doesn't care if a few farmers lose some sprouts, but drop a corpse on the royal road and the place will be filled with soldiers before you've even spent the coin. We don't need that trouble. Now quiet, here they come. You soon spot a group of farmers coming around the corner, bringing their wares to the market. Give us all your food. Oh wait, the thieves fell the tree into the path of the unsuspecting farmers and leap out, weapons brandished. Give us all your food. Leap to the farmers' defense. Offer to help the farmers, warning them it won't come for free. Help the thieves with their extortion. Ooh. I love these sort of games. Right, well I'm gonna go with either. The first one, leap to the farmer's defense, or help the thieves. Heads is number one. Tails. You take your place beside the thieves, glowering. The farmers quickly size you up, decide that discretion is the better part of valor, and flee. As you reach for a share of the spoils, you realize you're surrounded. You can't just turn up and take what's rightfully ours, barks one of the thugs. Yeah, you didn't even help chop down the tree. You draw your weapon with practiced skill. F1 inventory. Interesting, okay. Alright, so we got basic, can I, okay, malaclips. Can I, oh, what did I do? Oh, I right clicked, okay. We draw our weapon. Well, you hear the leader's voice. You lads handle this, I'll meet you when you're done. So this is where we fight, I think. I don't know if it's like real-time combat, turn-based, violence for the sake of violence, and theft for the sake of money. Thieves attack frequently and can evade standard attacks, making heavy weapons less effective. Okay, alright, so it is real-time. Defend, right mouse, attack, left mouse. F for finisher, block, break, space, evade, left control, run. That's not great. Left shift, weapon ability. Shit. Yeah, this feels very weird. I can't move the mouse. Can I, like, do I have to time this, do I? Okay. Don't know if the mouse is doing anything or not. Eesh. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could turn the camera. Interesting. It's extremely loud. I'll turn it down in a second. So that was weird because like I couldn't turn the camera or anything, but you know, sort of got the hang of it after a while. Let me just do some stuff. Okay, so I've changed a couple of the settings. You end up alone in the forest, surrounded by a fallen tree, a pile of bodies, and some food. You fall on the food with a sigh, shoveling bread in your mouth to quell your hunger. Consume one food. So, okay, this is our life. What are these down here? Oh, I just accidentally clicked off that. Find the leader of the thieves. Retrieve your amulet. What? Can I, like, press anything or... Interesting. So I've got to go through this, do I? So it's like a Dungeons and Dragons type, not quite, you know, tabletop style thing. I'm trying to see, okay. Trying to see what these cards are here. Back. Oh, wait. So I can inspect. Rusty, one-handed, yeah, defense. Critical strike. Perform powerful strike that causes 225% damage on a single target. That's a special then. Can riposte between enemy combo attacks. Additional defense from a shield. Yeah, alright, it's fine. So do I just click here, do I? While enjoying a moment beside the fire, you spy a strange figure approaching your camp. It's a goblin, dressed in what must pass for goblin finery. From beneath a filthy fox pelt, serving as an ill-fitting wig, the goblin winks at you with wild red eyes. Aha! I've been roaming for hours trying to find you. We must get this over with quickly if I have any hope of getting to all the people on my list before sunrise. It lowers a sack from its shoulder. Now from within my sack, I can conjure whatever your heart desires. No comment. The goblin's voice trails off as he examines his sack. Well, I could if there wasn't a blooming great big hole in it. His head disappears entirely into the bag until his bulbous nose protrudes from the breech. A new plan then. The goblin pulls out his last trinkets. Ooh, this one. This one, yes, take it. Okay, critical strike, 250% damage. Against corrupted enemies, Bash causes additional damage to armored. Bash deals additional damage to armor. And enemies while they block. Susceptible to evade, cannot riposte. Okay, no, I don't want that. I want this. I want to be able to riposte. 250% damage. Against northerners, riposte deals 150% damage. Can riposte between enemy combo attacks. Take it. A wise choice. Now I must go. There are many others I must visit before I can rest. The goblin runs off into the night, his fox wig flapping in the evening breeze. Okay, I think it did it automatically. Okay, let's see. This imagined story, you know, it's like the story's all in your imagination.
This card has a token. Can you find it?
Yeah, she's there on the left. You follow the song... Oh, I didn't get to read it. You follow the song through thicket and stream until you find an open glade bathed in golden sunlight. You find an aged maiden, her posture bent like the boughs of a forest. It has been 12 winters since I had a visitor. Her voice is a whisper, yet it thunders in your ears. You must visit me when you are in need, adventurer.
This is yours now.
Thanks.
Even if you lose the challenge, you have earned this token.
Cool. What is it, though? Can't click on any of this stuff.
Nothing could be more fitting now than meeting the mage who started this all. Or at least, started it all for you.
Wouldn't it be great if this was read out? A trail of fallen trees and distraught farmers leads you to the thieves who had stolen your amulet. It seems their infighting has only gotten worse. The bandits surround their former leader, weapons drawn. Everyone will get their fair share. There's no need for violence, the leader implores. Whoever heard of a thief talk about fair shares, spits one. You turn up and boss us around. We've barely stabbed anyone. It's been days since I've stabbed someone. Days! The leader notices you approaching and waves you over. As much as I'd love to continue this discussion regarding stabbings, I'm afraid I have urgent business with my associate here. As he greets you, he whispers, keep me alive and there'll be plenty of gold for your trouble. 1, tell him gold cannot replace the amulet he stole. 2, tell him he will pay in blood for his thievery. 1 is heads. 2 will be tails. That's heads. 1. He holds up a finger. First rule of negotiation, never let them know what you want. Kill my associates and I will gladly return your amulet. Ever reliable, the thieves draw their blades to mug you. The leader hurries away to hide. Give us your stuff or we'll stab you up, growls one of them. You consider your options. 1 is heads. 2 is tails. Tails. Shit. Shit. What? Stutters a confused would-be mugger as you hand over your food and gold? Fuck. No one ever gives us their stuff. What do we do now? Asks one. Let's fight her anyway. It's been a while since I had a good stabbing. You cheeky sausage. Perform a quick riposte by attacking immediately after defending an enemy attack. Okay. Blame the queen. I mean, the coin. It's got a queen on it. Don't blame the queen. She's not here anymore. That would be unfair. Blame the coin. Destiny. Okay. Ooh, sheesh. That was a bit sneaky. Ooh, goodness me. Missed it. So you sort of can, you can kind of control where you're going a little bit, it seems. Oof. Okay. What does that do? Oh, I missed him. I missed my cue. Shit. Wrong key. Wrong press, I mean. It'd definitely be good if they had some sort of little bit of a practice mode on that combat, because it feels a bit weird to get used to it. It's very simple, but it's also quite engaging and tough. You pick through the bodies and restore your goods to your travel bag. With the battle resolved, what's this? Food, money, I see, health. With the battle resolved, the thief leader nods in approval at the carnage before him. He holds out a hand. The name is Malaclips, Bard Extraordinaire. His smile fades under your withering glare. Sensing your anger, he raises his hands in surrender. Wait, let's not be hasty. We're on the same side here. I'm an upstanding citizen just like you. I've been working with the thieves, yes, but only for the greater good. No, really, they were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look. He pulls out an amulet from his pockets and presses it into your hands. All is forgiven, yes? You stare at the amulet. It does not look familiar. Oh, Malaclips says, scratching his head. He opens a small satchel. So which one is yours? Ooh, this one. Choose your father's amulet. Yes. The eagle amulet, that suits you. Very similar facial structure. Say, you know what? I'm lonely, you're lonely, we should work together. We should probably get to know one another, seeing as we're going to be friends for life, Malaclips says. Tell me, where are you from? Okay. What an interesting game. Oh, I see. This one. Choose an outfit. What's that? What am I looking at here? Oh, the hair. I see. Okay, we've got different hairstyles. Let's go for this one. He's like a warrior nun. Female nun, you know? Choose an appearance. Oh, okay. I don't mind the first one we had. First one's good. Very good. She looks very strong and fierce. From Sutherland, eh? You don't say. Good sorts from Sutherland. Very trusting. I don't know why I got a bit of an accent there. Oh, by the way, I mean, we, friend, owe money to Vignus of the Thieves Guild. He's quite angry at us. We should journey to Myrebridge together to appease him. Some gold might help. Although, come to think of it, I'm rather busy. Malaclips eyes a pretty trader hiking up the road, so it'd be best if you get the gold and I meet you there. Oh, he's a trickster, is that Malaclips? Okay, so we're off on the journey.
Of our fates shattered into fragments. Collect enough, and your reward will come in time.
You enter a competition of strength at a fair. A gold prize is available to the winner. In the first round of the competition, your opponent is the diminutive Roland, a halfling from a travelling troupe of acrobats. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this is kind of what I was going for
These
when
dice are another small game embedded in our game.
Okay. So I wanted like a tabletop style adventure game, and I just remember seeing this a long time ago, and it just looked like it was really kind of good and choice-based, randomized, you know, maybe two experiences will never be the same sort of thing. Anyway, click and hold to grab the dice. Hiya! Sweet.
Victory. You are learning.
I am. Roland is no match for your strength. He gives a disappointed backflip off the table and collects his meager winnings. I mean, That's definitely how I express disappointment. Then cartwheels out the door. That too, you know. You take your reward from the purser on the way out of the tavern. When you return, you will compete in the next round for a larger prize. Okay, if you say so. Ooh, this one.
The roads have become even more deadly since the Empire has come to power, despite their promises of the opposite.
The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? Well, I don't know. I've got to ask the coin. Heads is 1. Heads is 1. We've got to get 12 on the dice. Whoop. Shit. Oh, okay, so we can re-roll. Well, I guess, I mean, can we, is this... We've got to get 5 or more. Plop.
The dice are fair, and thus you have lost this round.
Okay. By the way, if you're watching this and you're this far into it, then you must like this sort of games. Do you know any other games like this, PC games, that are essentially Dungeons and Dragons-esque, but with like more of this tabletop style setting as opposed to like Baldur's Gate 3 or, you know, Baldur's Gate sort of stuff? Or those other games where you control like 4 characters all at once or whatever. Anyway, why, if you do, let me know, please, because this is quite fun. Why, thank you. Now, if you would be so kind as to give me all your gold, the woman draws a pair of concealed blades from her corset. Come on out, boys. You have no time to react as a group of bandits spring from hiding. Okay, so let's try and get to grips a little bit more with this combat here. Okay, actually, what I want to do is I changed a binding here somewhere. Weapon ability, it's that one. Yeah, okay, I'll keep that. That's one of my mouse buttons. Everything else is probably fine. Artifact, companion ability. Because I missed that prompt the last fight. Every hero must have a heroic sword by their side. This, however, is utterly ordinary. Shit. Confused me. Okay, is that it? No. It's interesting. It's very basic, but it's, you know, it's an interesting element. I imagine those fights will probably get maybe a bit harder. With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. Epic. You find some food amongst their possessions.
Celebrations in aid of what? You see how quickly the actions of the usurper are turned into tales for children.
Nearing the sleepy hamlet of Dulwich, you find the villagers in the midst of some kind of celebration. Much of the activity concerns a large paper and wood statue depicting a fearsome warrior looming triumphantly over a prone lizard man. Follow the parade, ask locals about what's going on, carry on your way. Either 1 or 2. Heads is 1. 1. The parade ends in the town square. You watch as the villagers take turns smashing the statue with a club and gathering the food and gold that spills out. A local notices your interest and asks if you would like a turn. 1 is heads. Join in or... Yeah, we join in. Ooh, huge success. Sheesh. You wield the club with all your strength, however the blindfold affects your balance and you bring the weapon down on your own foot. Ouch. Oh god, okay. So we're going to lose life here. 10 life. I guess, okay, so I've only just kind of figured out we've got some sort of probably permadeath system in here. Engulfed in shame, you leave the town to their celebrations and hope no tales are told of this day. Well, you know, it's like we can't all win, can we?
Water is a symbol for the many thoughts that churn beneath the surface. What is it you're thinking of? What concern is worrying at your mind? Let it fall into the waters beneath.
While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. Like rock and roll, heavy metal, what are we talking here? You could stand and fight the fiends, or throw yourself to the mercy of the river below. 1, stand and fight. 2, leap into the river. We need to get a target of 11. Heads or tails? Heads. Okay, we ready our weapon. Let's do it. Oh, here we go. Okay, they look a little bit more... Yeah, okay. The first line of defense against any who would question the Empire. Empire enemies wear armor that reduces damage by 3, rendering light weapons less effective. So this is where the axe would have come in handy. Not sure why she went over there, but... Nice. Oh, there's executions. I didn't realise. So when the opponent is downed... You know, finish him. You know, it's not bad. It's different. I don't think I've ever played a game with this sort of mix of card combat, card story. I guess a lot of this stuff is probably randomized too, unless maybe, I don't know, maybe it isn't. Maybe the cards are the same. Probably not though. They probably are randomized. Currently viewing, currently equipped. The only thing with this is you can't riposte. Because you don't have, what, you don't have a shield? Well, I'll take it. Would you like to equip? No, I don't want to equip it. I want to keep the sword. Now what? Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So you're literally just moving around here. Ah, I didn't realise you could actually go each way.
Here we come to the end of the beginning. Running errands for mages. This will become a theme, I dare say.
Interesting. Don't know how long this game is, guys. Oh, by the way, this game's on special at the moment for about $6 on GOG, G-O-G, Good Old Games. If you like it, check it out. That's $6 Australian dollars. It's about £4 or $4, $4 American dollars. You arrive at Myrebridge as the sun begins to dip below the horizon. You find Malaclips perusing a selection of cheese by the market. Ah, if it isn't my good friend the adventurer. It's got a bit of a story to it, so maybe it's not so randomized. Did you bring the gold? Vignus has arranged to meet at the graveyard. 1, go to the graveyard. 2, keep exploring. 1. You wonder whether the spot was chosen for its seclusion or for easy body disposal. Vignus meets Malaclips with a sly grin. Looks like you turned up after all, and with a lackey in tow. We had our doubts, you know. Vignus cracks his knuckles and giggles. Well now, Malaclips, convince me. What's to stop me cutting off your head today? Uh-huh. You reveal your gold as Malaclip scrounges in his pockets for some too. The heavy satchel of riches lands at Vignus's feet with a thud that echoes through the silence of the cemetery. You lose 20 gold. That's our deal done, Malaclip says, worry obvious in his voice. No need for any further troubles? I'm sorry, Mal, Vignus grins. You should have known the guild was never going to let you pay with cash stolen from our members in the first place. Shit. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got a boss, do we? Now, I don't know this, but I get a feeling that there's going to be potentially, maybe, some kind of like supernatural element. I can't remember if that's in this game, so don't take my word for it. But I feel like there could be monsters, creatures. I don't know though, I don't know. Maybe magic? Vignus the Crazed. Treacherous and greedy, a dangerous combination. Anarchists throw flaming bombs that cause fire damage. Your armor is no use to you here. So we can run, which is obviously going to be helpful. Oh shit, okay, I've got to evade. Alright, that's new. Interesting, okay, I haven't actually used evade before now. Yeah, this is... alright, alright. Yeah, it feels quite powerful, you know, that attack. Shit. So, you know, combat at times does feel quite impactful. Feels quite engaging. Simplistic, but it's all there, you know. You've got all of the sort of parry, dodge, attacks, you know, whatever. Alright, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, let's get past this bit. Malaclip scratches his chin thoughtfully. Seems you could do with some savvy to help you navigate these tricky matters of diplomacy, like maybe killing everyone wasn't the best idea. Come, let us discuss our partnership over an ale or two. Okay.
Well done. You have cleared the first challenge, and now we can move on to the next.
Oh, we get both. Interesting. A cardinal blade and a bastion of purification, which is a shield, is it? For completing the fool, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Market Thief. Are these events? Yes, they are. Malaclip's problem, the trickster. Shadow beasts. Told you. Had a feeling. A friend in need. I mean, we met a goblin, didn't we? So I guess you probably already figured that out 20 minutes ago. The peasant's son. For finding the forest folk, the old maiden. Interesting.
Welcome to my challenges.
Ooh.
Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair.
That's a lot.
In the hope of awakening.
Sounds like a plan. Alright, so we've completed the Fool. Next goes on to the Magician. Adventure. Endless mode. Complete 5 challenges to unlock. Unlocked in Outlands and Outsiders DLC, unlocked in the Servant and the Beast DLC. So I don't have the DLC for this. Okay, so chapter 2. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this episode. I don't know if I'm going to play this more. A lot of these games, I just really like to know what they are. I like to test them out. Occasionally, I do get quite deep into a game and I desire to know more about it. This looks like it's the kind of final destination. So if we're over here, it looks like you've got a grand adventure to go on. 22 locations, with pyramids over here. Alright, anyway, so I guess, you know, a lot of this stuff, it's like, if you really like this video and you really want to see more...
Nothing here is coincidence.
Crap, he scared me.
The answer to every question is in the cards, if you but look.
Okay. Prepare to fight corrupted, okay. Lose gold for every empire killed. Interesting. Oh, okay. Rescue the missing Empire soldiers from a town plagued with corruption. What does that mean? Anyway, I am a little bit curious. I might just play more of this on my own anyway, because it's kind of interesting. To me, I don't mind this little sort of story, adventure, a bit more relaxing, a little bit more imaginative and relaxed. You know, not so murdering zombies every 5 seconds with headshots. So, yeah, I guess, like I said, if you really want to see more of this, let me know, please, in the comments. Like the video, do what you do. You guys know what to do. Otherwise, if not, I know that people watching the channel aren't particularly interested. Anyway, you guys know the deal. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Hand of Fate 2. And as always, I hope that you will join me for what is yet to come. Goodbye for now.